What is a self-directed IRA? A self-directed IRA is simply a retirement account that allows you to invest your retirement savings beyond the stock market. It's that simple. If you currently have a retirement account and you have money in there, the question I want you to ask yourself is, what do I want to invest in? If your answer is something that is not a stock market-based investment, then a self-directed IRA is a solution. Now, self-directed is nothing more than a marketing term. The accounts that a self-directed IRA company offers are not technically or legally any different than any of the retirement accounts that you might have established at a traditional bank or brokerage firm. So the thing that you need to truly understand is that not all custodians are created equal. When the government created IRA accounts back in 1974, one of the fundamental things that they enforced is that there had to be a financial institution called a custodian that was approved by the government to hold our money. Makes sense. They want to make sure that they can regulate that custodian and that we're not running off with your retirement savings. So as financial institutions sent their application in for approval, and those government agencies approved their applications, naturally the question of the custodian then becomes, what are we willing to hold for our clients? Now, 99.99% of the companies ever since 1974 that have become custodians are in the stock market business. So they have a vested interest in restricting the account holders' investment choices to the products that they sell and are in the business of not only earning compensation, but also advising on. So chances are, if you have called your brokerage firm or a bank and you've asked, what are my investment choices? They're going to tell you, well, you can invest in anything that you'd like as long as it's within the stock market. This is what I like to call the illusion of choices, right? So an IRA account can invest in virtually anything. But if you're working with a traditional custodian, you're going to be led to believe incorrectly that your investment choices are restricted, okay? So the benefit of self-directed IRA is simply to allow you to have more control and more choices within your plan. So how do you get started? The bottom line is, if you have money currently within a traditional brokerage firm or bank IRA, and you are interested in diversifying all of that money or a portion of that money into some form of alternative asset, the first step is you need to set up a truly self-directed IRA account with a custodian that specializes in the custody of alternative assets, okay? A company like Vantage. So that process is very simple. You set up an account, you transfer the money from your traditional bank or traditional brokerage IRA account, and let me stress this point. There's no tax implications or distribution penalties when you make that transfer. You are simply transferring your money from one IRA account to another. But there's the big difference. IRA over here, restriction of choices. IRA B over here, virtually no restrictions. That's really where the magic and the benefit happens within a self-directed account. So once you transfer that money over to Vantage, you are now in a position to direct that money exactly how you want. So to conclude, I want to make sure I'm clear about the benefits here. If you want more control, if you want more investment choices, and if you think that there is a strategy out there that's outside of the stock market that can get you the returns that you need to accomplish your financial goals, and more importantly, makes you sleep well at night, then having a self-directed IRA with Vantage is the solution.